welcome back to another vlog. I have not picked up the camera or vlogged since, I think the last vlog you'll see is Mega Camp, which I will say I broke my camera. Well, not the camera, but I dropped it and I broke the lens. So I had to order a new lens, wait for it. And then really life was just lifing, and there was a lot of editing I was behind on, and so yeah, anyways, this will be my welcome back. It is June 13th. It is June 13th. So it has been a couple weeks, almost 3 weeks. And it is Friday the 13th. I just like figured that one out. I'm getting ready. It is 3:45. Cove is sleeping in her crib. Today we got Cruz and Scott off to school and work. Ooh, that is too sweet for me. This is the Alani Nu cotton candy. They used to make a cotton candy grape, if you're an OG Alani fan, that I loved. This is good, and it tastes just like cotton candy. Smells just like cotton candy. But it's definitely not one I can drink every single time. Anyways, today, got Cruz off for school, Dad off to work, and Cove and I hung out for a little bit. Then I had a hair appointment. So my hair is all fresh, my eyebrows are looking real dark. Actually I have some dye on like my forehead, so I'm gonna straighten my hair so you can't see it. But I'm gonna throw some makeup on. We picked up groceries, we went to the bank, came home. Cove ate again. Now she's down for a nap. It's been about 40 minutes. Hopefully she sleeps a little bit longer. Scott's on his way home from work, but he's of course sitting in traffic. But he has to go get me a gift card because I forgot to pick up a Donald's gift card for my dad. Father's Day is Sunday. And so he's going to swing by, do that, pick Cruz up, come home, and then we're going to dinner for Olivia's birthday. So our niece Olivia turned 18 yesterday. 18. I met her when she had to have been 7, maybe 8, for sure 7. Anyways, and I just cannot believe she is now this freaking 18-year-old that's about to go off to college. And just, how is this happening? I just like don't understand how it's happening. So I actually need to get her card all put together, and I'm just now realizing that maybe my lens, like the editing of this might be, it looks dark. It doesn't look bright. It's not editing. Like the way the lens looks is what I'm saying. Maybe I need to do something. I'm not even sure, but I just put these two together and I think I like it. I saw a TikTok of a girl putting this together, this Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint, mixing it with her e.l.f. It wasn't this, it was the e.l.f. What's the Charlotte Tilbury popular like glow thing? You know what I'm talking about? e.l.f. made another one. It's like the glow, halo glow something. Anyways, this is definitely not that. This is the WOA Glow sunscreen that I use. So I figured I'd try to mix those together. Definitely don't hate it so far. So we're just gonna do a little bit of makeup, do my hair. I think I'm gonna throw on a pair of jeans and just a t-shirt and sandals, like casual, but like cuter than my typical leggings. And we are gonna go to dinner. And probably after dinner, if I had to guess, we are gonna go eat cake at Tom and Nikki's house. It's right by there. We are going to Kobe's, just in Independence. So excited for Kobe's. Honestly, don't go there often because it's a little pricey, and to me it's like more of a special occasions place to go. I mean, you can go anytime, but that's what I feel like it is. And that's where Liv wanted to go for her birthday, so it's perfect. But it's the place where they like cook in front of you. So I'm excited. This weekend is actually a super exciting weekend. Of course, celebrating Liv tonight, but also Cruz is racing his first race this weekend in Great Valley. And I'm so thankful it's at home. We get to spend Father's Day weekend at the track with my dad. And Scott's probably racing, and of course CRUZ'S first race. Everyone's coming to watch him. I'm like so excited for him. Like, he thinks it's so cool that he's about to race. Like, he thinks it's cool, but I don't think he truly gets how cool it actually is. He's 3 years old. He does have an AMA card, which I like cannot believe he's even like, technically you have to be 4, but he'll be 4 in July, end of July. So I can't believe he's even like, how are we here in life? He was just mommy's little baby, and now I have a little baby and like a big toddler boy. So it's super exciting. This editing of this lens is gonna drive me crazy. It looks super dark, and I hope I just don't ruin this whole vlog. I had to feed Penny Girl. She was sitting out there by her bowl, but This will be a fun and exciting vlog. CRUZ'S first dirt bike race. We rode this track, Green Valley, a couple weeks ago for CRUZ for the first time, and we've obviously been there multiple times, but for CRUZ it was his first time, and he had so much fun. So I'm excited to see him race this weekend. Tomorrow's practice, Sunday is the race, but like I said, my mom's coming, my dad I think is racing, so he'll be there obviously. And then I think Vicky's coming, Blair and the boys. I don't think Thomas is coming. I think he's in St. Louis or going to St. Louis to visit his dad, which is perfectly fine. And I don't know, just really excited. So tonight we're celebrating Live First. And then it is CRUZ'S big weekend debut. It's so exciting. So I'm gonna put a little makeup on, watch a little vlog, and yeah, get ready for tonight, and hopefully Scott gets here soon, or if Cove wakes up, I'll go get CRUZ. We'll just kind of see how this goes, but she's so sweet and passed out in her crib, so I didn't want to wake her up. I wanted her to get a good nap in since I was at the salon like all morning. I was at the salon all morning, and then tonight, of course, we are going out to eat in public, and like I'm sure she will not. She's a big FOMO girl, like does not want to miss out on anything going on. So if there's loud noises or lights, like at the salon, she would not close her eyes because the salon lights are so bright. She has to know what's going on. She's a mama's girl, and her daddy, who both of us just love to do things and can't miss out. So making sure she's getting a really good nap right now. I don't know if I like this combination I was just telling you about, the Hourglass and the e.l.f. We'll see how it settles, but I feel like it's already not settling the way it should. I also forgot, it's like not blending other stuff out. I also forgot to set my under eye, but we're just going to dinner, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like we're going like crazy. This is what I'm wearing, just some jeans, the only pair of jeans I own that fit me right now. These are from American Eagle. I love them, except I wish they were a tad longer. I'm just tall. I'm 5'9", and these are the long version, but I feel like once I wash it and dry them, they still are just, you know. I'm wearing just little sandals. I think they're from Shein, and this little Old Navy stretchy top. I lived in these when I was pregnant. Imagine a belly. Like, these things completely stretched so hard. I want to say this is a large, maybe a medium. I'll have to look, but love these, comfy. And like I said, we're going to sit down at the place where they cook in front of you and eat so much freaking food. I literally feel like I have to be rolled out of there every time. So jeans are probably not the best bet, but that's what I'm wearing. And I put a little makeup on, like I said, and did my hair. And I'm ready. Scott is at Donnell's getting my dad a Father's Day gift card. Then he's picking up CRUZ coming here. I think I've already said that. So I just wanted to give a little update because I feel like, again, haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. A week ago today, I got my back tooth extracted. I haven't ever talked about it, I don't think. I think I mentioned it in like the Mega Camp vlog that you watched before this. But this has been a month process. I went in for a cleaning, found out one of my like old sealants, I think is what it's called, was cracked from like a cavity from like 10 years ago, he said. He pulls it out, puts a temp crown on it. The temp crown literally ruins my mouth for like 2 weeks. It's too tall, it hurts, everything is so painful. I get an infection, I have to do a steroid pack. Then I get sent to an endo because he thinks I need a root canal. Turns out I don't need a root canal, but my tooth, my actual tooth, is completely cracked all the way down to the gums. And the crazy thing about this, my sister-in-law Blair, happened to her the week before I found this out. This same thing happened to her. She had to get a tooth extracted and a bone graft. Guess what happens to me? I have to get a tooth extracted and bone graft. That happened last Thursday. Turns out I have like a nerve or an infection. We haven't decided which one. I was on an antibiotic again for an infection, but that would not allow me to get numb. Went to the office, got like 14 freaking shots in my mouth. Everything was numb except this one part of my tooth where it was shooting pains down my whole gum mouth. I could not sit there. He sends me to a facial plastic, like teeth surgeon. So I had to be put to sleep. Last Friday, I got put to sleep, taking my tooth out, got a bone graft. I'm not even gonna show you. I have some stitches in there. It's still pretty swollen. My cheek is still swollen. It may not look like it to you, but like, so this is like normal. To me, this right here is so swollen still. Like this area. But it's still hurts. So I'm taking ibuprofen around the clock. I hate that I'm doing it. It's making my stomach hurt. But if I don't, my whole mouth and throat and ear hurt so bad. I don't know if that's normal. I don't go back to visit them until not this following Monday, but the next one. So it'll be like 2.5 weeks post extraction. But it's the very, very back bottom tooth. So like you can't see it. I don't plan on getting an implant unless I absolutely need to, because they're like $5,000. I've already spent like $3,000 on this situation having to be put to sleep instead of just pulling it at your office. But so that happened to me a couple weeks ago. My mom and I went and got matching tattoos. So this is more exciting. This is, I also haven't put a spray tan on in over a week. So I'm looking pale, pasty, and disgusting. So ignore that. This is a coffee mug, obviously, but the design on the glass is a antique design from my mom's grandma's cup that she has. So it's kind of like a sentimental tattoo, family tattoo, but also like obviously love of coffee. And mom and I always go on little coffee dates or like pick each other coffee up all the time as like a pick me up or I'm here for you type of thing. So, but very cool. We used her grandma's design. This was actually my mom's birthday gift, part of her most of her birthday gift from us. I gave it to her in May, gave her like a printout of what it was. And we finally got on the schedule and got it done at the beginning of June. But I think on this arm, I'm going to do like a sticker sleeve, but like close together sticker sleeve. I haven't decided, at least from here down, but there's a couple things I want to do right here. And to be honest, I have a piece I would love to put on this arm. I just don't know if I want 2 full sleeves. Like I do, but I don't. I don't know. So I'm thinking on that. But I do have a list of tattoos that I keep them in my phone of like ones I want or have been on my mind for a really long time. So there's one of a dirt bike and my grandpa. It's kind of full circle because my grandpa has obviously never met my husband now. My husband and I have been together for 11, 12 years. And I wasn't really, okay, let's back up. My dad used to race professional dirt bikes before I was even born. Before I was even thought about, he raced Supercross. All over. He went to California, did the thing, got bikes, that type of thing, but I wasn't around. So like I had no part in that, and to be honest, when I came around, pretty much, you know, nixed his career. So he like jokes about it, but like people joke about it. Like Scott, my husband, always is like, yeah, you ruined his career. But like, I know I did because I just like put a wrench in things in the best way, of course. So anyway, so that happened, and he didn't really have a bike growing up. I mean, like, yeah, we had bikes here and there, and like my brother and I got little bikes and 4-wheelers, and we would go ride at like our family farm or like at my papa's house. We'd ride in his backyard, but we weren't like full into it. We didn't go to like the tracks or anything. I would go to Donna's, the local shop here, with my dad on Saturdays and just be around at the shop, that type of thing. Fast forward 30, let's see, I met Scott when I was 22, 1, I don't know, 20, in my 20s, fast forward 20s. Scott and I start like hanging out. And I knew we rode dirt bikes, but not too much, you know, like it is what it is. Never went to the track or anything. We actually started out as friends and it turned out to be more. We both like were just broken up with and not really dating, but then we started liking each other. Fast forward, we get married, do all the things. So I learned that he is so into dirt bikes. I'm like, that is so crazy. So is my dad. And of course, at this time, my dad already has another bike. When I went to college, he like got a bike and rode more with like his buddies. He goes to Colorado every year. The love is always still there, and he's always rode. It just wasn't as popular, like it wasn't a thing really when I was like elementary school, that type of stuff. I never like lived at the track like Scott did. Turns out Scott, that's what he did. Like he grew up at the track, racing all the time and traveling and doing all those things with his mom and dad. So it's just kind of like full circle that my grandpa, my dad's dad, used to take him riding obviously all the time. He was like his driver, his coach, his everything. And then now that my grandpa has passed away, he passed away before Scott was ever in the picture. It's just kind of crazy full circle. Like I remember grandpa always calling dad on like Saturday nights or Sunday to talk about the Supercross race that was on TV. Just little things like that I never really like paid attention to. And now like that's what my life is around. Watching Supercross every Saturday and going to the track every weekend, or who's riding where, racing where. Like it's just kind of crazy that like it came full circle. Like now I'm like in it, like I'm in it too, and we own Innovative MX, and like just this crazy full circle story of I don't know. Basically, my grandpa would freaking love life now, and like be able to meet Cruz and like see him ride his bike would just be freaking ideal. And like my dad being like the coach for Cruz, like at mega camp and stuff, like I know that was like full circle. It's just cool. So anyways, there's more details to all that story, and I probably just butchered some of that, but there's this cool picture I have absolutely loved since the moment I saw it years ago. I'm pretty sure I saw it at like his funeral, if not before that. But it's my grandpa on the side of one of my dad's bikes, and he's like leaned over and he has this like trucker hat on. He's under an easy up. It is just really cool. Here, I'll just show it to you. But I would love to find someone that could like recreate that, just to like full circle bring together the love of like dirt bikes, the sport like my whole family loves, obviously my grandpa, but like just in general the full circle of like our life. When I say I have a whole list of tattoos, what? Okay, this is the picture, and I would want just obviously not the car, but it's a picture of my grandpa standing on the edge of the bike. It's just a cool picture in my opinion, so I would love to do a half sleeve of that. Yeah. Hi, hi. Also someone's first piggy tails today. Yeah. Is that stuck? Hi. Good morning. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Did you got your piggies? Are you gonna ride your dirt bike tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow's practice. Yeah. And then the race is Sunday. Your first race. Are you so excited? Yeah, I'm so tired. You're so tired. We're gonna get some rest so we can ride brave and strong tomorrow, right? This side. Not that side. This side. Not that side. Say good night. Dirt bikes tomorrow. This side. Don't do that. Too much. This side. Okay. Good night. Good night. Did you see good? I didn't. Oh. Aww. Cruz is on his own time this morning, but we're getting ready to hit the track. Let me see your cool outfit. Whoa, we got some lightning bolt socks, Vans, some shorts. I think they're from Itsy Bitsy or Little Trouble or something like that. Same with the shirt. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. So cute. It's got a dirt bike guy on it. Yeah. Love it. And your hat, sissy girl. I want to circle look at it. Okay. It's the Old Navy special. Yeah, you love Old Navy. Old Navy girl. You ready to go track? Daddy's already there. So we gotta go. Huh? We gotta go. Mama's in the typical black on black uniform. I did braid my hair. It's like clean, so I don't really want it like blowing around in the wind. Put sunscreen on and a hat. I was wearing my innovative hat, but it's not broken in yet and my head is killing me. So we're rocking this one today. Tomorrow I'll wear my innovative hat for race day. Yeah, we're gonna get going to the track. Good thing the track is like 10 minutes up the road because my boy was on his own time today and it is 30 minutes till practice time. So pre-dirt bike pump up. Good morning, buddy. It's race day. Good morning, sleepyhead. It's race day.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer, meadows of our youth, 107 days, recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer.
Let's see the other one. Woohoo!
Okay, okay.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh, Daddy, we were coming to you.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, which one? This one? Okay.
Go was excited for it. She said, give me that card. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Let Daddy open it. Is that Daddy? What else? Can you...
Got a mustache. Look at a card. Best dad ever. Oh, it's a picture of you and me, your little baby you. You're swimming.
Tell us about your first track experience today.
It's like good.
Your first race day?
Yeah.
It was like good?
Yeah.
Did you get 2 trophies?
Yeah. That one's big and that one's small.
A big trophy and a small trophy?
Yeah, 9.
How many people did you pass today?
1.
You passed 1 person?
Yeah.
I think you passed a couple.
But no, not the direct past me, and one I passed 2 dirt bikes, and it's like, oh my god.
Oh, I passed 2 dirt bikes.
And my dad passed 5,
Your dad passed 5 dirt bikes?
and Marguerite passed 10.
Your grandpa passed 10?
Yeah,
Who came to watch you today?
Granny.
Granny? Who else?
My friends.
Your friends?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Bo. Yeah. Megan and Wells and Jack.
Jack. Who's that?
Jack is the boy.
Oh, who else came?
Jack and Bum.
You're being silly.
Jack and Bum Boss Scott.
Okay.
I said Bad Scott.
Bad Scott.
And it's like, oh my god, Bum.
Anything else you want to say about your first race ever?
Oh yeah.
What about it?
My dirt bike, my jumpies,
You're jumping
and my dirt bike.
on your dirt bike.
It's a bike. In the middle of the